We live on a beautiful, fragile planet, a tiny oasis of life in a vast, often hostile universe. We look up at the stars and feel a sense of wonder. But what if I told you that space isn't just beautiful, it's also trying to kill us? It sounds like a movie, but it's true. The universe is full of cosmic hazards, dangers that could wipe out life on Earth in an instant. Let's take a look at some of the biggest threats. First up, asteroids. We've all seen the movies, a giant rock hurtling towards Earth, causing massive destruction. It's not just Hollywood. It's happened before, and it will happen again. 66 million years ago, an asteroid about 10 kilometers wide slammed into what is now the Yucatan Peninsula. It triggered a mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. But that wasn't the biggest impact ever. Much larger impacts have occurred throughout Earth's history. The good news is that we're getting better at spotting these potential threats. Space agencies around the world are tracking near-Earth objects, and we're even developing technologies to deflect an asteroid if it's on a collision course. It's a real-life space mission. Our own sun, the source of all life on Earth, can also be a source of danger. It constantly emits a stream of charged particles called the solar wind. But sometimes it unleashes powerful bursts of energy, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections, or CMEs. These events can disrupt our technology. A large enough CME could knock out satellites, power grids, and communication systems. It would be a global catastrophe. Earth's magnetic field protects us from most of the sun's fury, but it's not foolproof. Extremely powerful events like the Carrington event of 1859 have caused widespread disruption in the past, and they could happen again. Far beyond our solar system, other stars are living out their lives, and some of those lives end in spectacular explosions called supernovae. A supernova is one of the most powerful events in the universe. If one occurred close enough to Earth, the radiation could strip away our atmosphere and fry the surface. Fortunately, there are no stars close enough to pose an immediate threat, but it's a reminder of the dynamic and sometimes violent nature of the cosmos. Even more energetic than supernovae are gamma-ray bursts, or GRBs. These are the most luminous events in the universe, releasing more energy in a few seconds than the sun will in its entire lifetime. The source of GRBs is still a mystery, but they seem to be associated with the collapse of massive stars or the collision of neutron stars. If a GRB were to be directed towards Earth, even from thousands of light years away, it could have devastating consequences. Here's the ultimate wild card. We might not be alone. And that's not necessarily good news. If aliens exist and they're advanced enough to reach us, we're basically in the same position as ants when humans decide to build a highway. The scary scenarios? They could be resource harvesters who see Earth as a mining operation, with us as an inconvenient infestation. Or maybe they're expanding their territory and we're just in the way. The truly terrifying possibility? They might not even notice us as they terraform our planet for their own needs. But here's the really chilling thought. What if they're already here? Some scientists think alien probes could be lurking in our solar system right now, watching, waiting, studying us like we're bacteria in a petri dish. Here's something creepy. Dark matter makes up 85% of all matter in the universe, but we can't see or touch it. Some scientists think it might accumulate in planetary cores, causing them to heat up or explode. Imagine Earth's core suddenly overheating from invisible particles we can't detect.
volcanic activity would skyrocket, the magnetic field might collapse, and we'd be toast. Literally.
Our galaxy is on a collision course with Andromeda, and they'll crash into each other in about 4.5 billion years. When that happens, stars will be flung around like marbles in a washing machine. Our solar system could be ejected into the cold, dark space between galaxies. Or worse, we could be thrown into the supermassive black hole at the center of the merged galaxy. Either way, it's game over for Earth.
Finally, let's not forget the dangers of space itself. The vacuum, the extreme temperatures, the radiation. These are all hostile to human life. Without a spacesuit, a human would quickly die in space. It's a reminder of how finely tuned our planet is for life and how vulnerable we are in the grand scheme of things.
So, is the universe trying to kill us? No, not intentionally, but it's absolutely capable of doing so and probably will, eventually. The question isn't whether humanity will face extinction, it's whether we'll be ready when it happens. Every day we survive is a victory against cosmic odds. Every breath you take is a middle finger to the hostile universe. Every moment of beauty, love, and wonder is a defiant act against the indifferent cosmos. And that, my friends, makes every single day pretty extraordinary. So what scares you most? The invisible threat of gamma-ray bursts that could end everything without warning? Or the fact that we're overdue for the next major asteroid impact? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know which cosmic nightmare keeps you up at night. If this video gave you a new appreciation for just how incredibly lucky we are to be alive, smash that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the Cosmic Survivors Club. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that every day above ground is a good day, especially when you consider the cosmic alternatives. Trust me, they'll never look at a clear night sky the same way again. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the universe's most creative ways to end civilization. Until next time, keep your eyes on the sky, not just for the beauty, but for the massive rocks hurtling toward us at 40,000 miles per hour.